is a great classic African-American spiritual, Old Ark's a Moverin. I'm going to sing it first without adding anything to it, and then I'm going to show you how my older students like to add a couple of layers to it to make it a little more interesting for them. But first, I'll sing it straight. Here I go, Old Ark's a Moverin, Moverin, Moverin. Old Ark's a Moverin, and I thank God. Old Ark, she reels, Old Ark, she rocks. Old Ark, she's sitting on a mountain top. Old Ark's a Moverin, Moverin, Moverin. Old Ark's a Moverin, and I thank God. So that's it. And of course, this song is about the story that we find in the beginning of Genesis with Noah and the ark. And so to add a little bit to it, my older students like to add body percussion. And you could just do a simple pat like this. But to make it sound a little more interesting, just like I did in my ham bone video, if you haven't watched that, be sure to go check out ham bone. But you can do a pat and a slap, because it has, each body percussion has a slightly different sound. So if you have this going, sounds kind of fun. Then you sing the song. Here we go, Old Ark's a Moverin, Moverin, Moverin. Old Ark's a Moverin, and I thank God. Old Ark, she reels, Old Ark, she rocks. Old Ark, she's sitting on a mountain top. Old Ark's a Moverin, Moverin, Moverin. Old Ark's a Moverin, and I thank God. So you noticed during the first section I just did a simple this. And then in the second section, Old Ark, she reels, I started alternating. You can do that. Here's another thing that we like to do during that second section that really gets us thinking about the low, middle, high of this song, okay? Just watch. Follow along with me. Let's start this. Here we go. Old Ark's a Moverin, Moverin, Moverin. Old Ark's a Moverin, and I thank God. Old Ark, she reels, Old Ark, she rocks. Old Ark, she's sitting on a mountain top. Old Ark's a Moverin, Moverin, Moverin. Old Ark's a Moverin, and I thank God. And so then, in music class, what we did was we thought about these three different notes. Bum, bum, bum. And we tried to figure out when, in the beginning section, are you singing the low note? When, in the beginning section, are you singing the middle? And when are you singing the high? Okay, if you have any kind of Kodai training, this is a really great physical prep to do. All right, so now let's think about Old Ark's. What note does that start on? Low, middle, high, Old Ark. So I would have my students show me it starts here. Now, what about this when the note changes? Old Ark's, that's all the same note, but what about here? Moverin. It went higher. Did it go from low to middle? Old Ark's a Moverin. No, that's not it. Old Ark's a Moverin. We would figure out that Moverin is up here. So let's see, can you figure out the low, middle, high of the first section? Listen again. I won't show you this time. I want you to use your brain and see if you can figure out where your hand should be. Old Ark's a Moverin, Moverin, Moverin. Old Ark's a Moverin, and I thank God. Think about that last phrase. I thank God. is what the beginning section would sound like if I threw the words out, whoop, and I replaced, instead of singing the lyrics, I sing the notes that we hear, okay? And I'll show you on my body too. It would be like this. Low, 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 high, 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 middle, 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 high, 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 low, 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 high, 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 middle, low. Old ark's a moverin, moverin, moverin. Old ark's a moverin, and I thank God. Old ark, she reels, old ark, she rocks. Old ark, she's sitting on a mountain top. Old ark's a moverin, moverin, moverin. Old ark's a moverin, and I thank God. Excellent music making. Now go and make music on your own.